Do you ever find yourself in the middle of something or at the beginning of something, like at the beginning of the day or even at the end? Well, do you ever find yourself any time of the day that you start having attacking thoughts? Because sometimes they just come from nowhere, and they can be about someone that hurt you in past and you're re-experiencing this hurt again, or about how powerless you felt in those moments. And if you do have those attacking thoughts, then that means that you need to forgive. And maybe you have tried to forgive to someone and they keep still coming back. Most often, you probably try to forget rather than forgive. So today, I'm going to give you one beautiful question to ask. And this is a question that I ask myself whenever I have a thought like that about someone hurting me and getting into being a victim. And it immediately transforms me into compassion and forgiveness. I just can't do other than forgive when I'm in the space of this beautiful question. Beautiful day, unlimited sparkle. Maybe you have tried many different meditations for forgiveness, because you know how so important it is to forgive to someone, because essentially it is not about them, it is about you, because you are the one who want to have peace of mind and spaciousness in your mind, and to go deep in inspirational thoughts about your life. And that can't happen if you have attacking thoughts about someone who hurt you in the past, and that can't happen if you're still in the place of victim sometimes. And even though you may have tried these meditations, you find yourself having these thoughts again and again, and maybe it's been years since you've even seen this person. So how do you forgive? That is a beautiful question that I ask myself every time I find myself in the space of not forgiving, basically in the space of being a victim. And this is such a powerful question. It's way more powerful than pretty much any sending positive lights to someone and any meditation, because it is meditative. And maybe I give you a little background around the way you see this other person. Let's call them perpetrator, because they've done something to you and you felt really hurt. However, this is just a perspective, because by calling someone perpetrator, you are the victim and you are putting yourself in a victimhood. And even though maybe you don't like being in there, by having these thoughts, you're claiming yourself incapable of changing the situation or changing anything in the future. By the way, if you're still staying in the relationship with this person who keeps hurting you, then this is not for you. You just have to find your way out or around or through. This is for people who had something done, quote unquote, to them maybe some time ago, and they're not in the relationship or in a relationship with these people or with this person, but still those thoughts are coming back. So what do we do? So when I have that, I ask myself this question. The question brings me from the place of being a victim into a place of more balanced side of things. The most important part is really to see the other person as an equal, as not someone who is doing something to us, but an equal person who has the same feelings, who is only expressing the same needs. They have the same needs as us, and they have the same need to be loved just like us. And they are doing their best just like us. So the question I ask myself is, how did I make their load heavier in their lives? And really trying to see the life they have from their point of view, from their shoes, rather than just being in my, oh, they hurt me and it's their fault. Because when you can see what's happening from their perspective and really feel that actually they have their own hurts on their plate and they are doing the best and they have the same feelings and they are just trying to get their own needs met, and just dropping into my body and asking myself, how did I make their load even heavier? And sometimes it really brings me to tears to see all these little details that I completely missed by focusing just on myself, just by focusing on how I got hurt. Because there were all these things that I have really contributed as well for their load to be much more painful. And that can be something like, maybe I didn't honor my boundaries. Maybe I didn't respect my word. Maybe I was raising my voice. And when I'm really sinking in and thinking about all these things that I have done to them, I try to avoid all the things that they have done to me, because we've done this way too much. So really dropping into like, how have I contributed to their pain? And this is not to make you feel even worse about it. It's really about to put you in balance and into balanced perspective. Because once you start really seeing that this person would never do anything bad to you unless they were hurting themselves, then you can start really feeling them. And once you start really feeling them, I think this is all it's about. And we need to be feeling each other, and we need to be feeling the truth from different perspectives sometimes. And once you do feel that, there's a big wave of forgiveness coming, and it feels quite beautiful. So I do this exercise, or I ask myself this one simple question every time I have a quote-unquote bad thoughts. But remember, there's no bad thoughts. There's only those attacking thoughts. They only remind you to pay attention, because really the whole universe just wants you to experience these beautiful emotions and moments of forgiveness and compassion and love. And you can get there. And if you don't get there, then you will get these reminders. So how far are you willing to go to forgive and to move on with compassion and clear thought and peaceful mind? Please let me know what you think about this in the comments below. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. And if you know someone in your life that are grumpy or not forgiving or complaining about someone they can't let go and forgive, then just send them this video and lighten up their life. Whatever. I forgive myself for making mistakes. Have a good one. Bye.